Grand Prix Insights is presented by Allianz.
Hi, I'm Nico Rosberg, race driver for AT&T Williams. Today, myself and Christian Danner are going to introduce you to the Valencia street circuit. So the really unique thing about the Valencia track is that it's a purpose-built racetrack, but in the city. So it's really a combination of the two. And it's nice because the asphalt is absolutely smooth, the curbs are nicely done, but at the same time, you have the walls right next to you. You know, so it's quite an interesting.
It's a good compromise. I mean, for me, I think it's a very good idea to take Formula One into the cities because it's also a very spectacular view. Is it also spectacular from a cockpit point of view?
No, I definitely agree with you that for the event and all the atmosphere and everything, it's a fantastic thing to go to the cities because you bring the sport to the people, you know, and they can watch on their balconies and they're right next to their homes. They walk 10 minutes and they get to the track or whatever. That's a very nice thing. The only aspect that's a bit of a concern is safety. Because as you go into the cities, obviously, you know, there's no more runoff areas, the walls are closed, and it can be a bit more dangerous. So it's always very important to analyze the track properly, which the FIA always does, with lots of tests and crash tests and all the rest of it, to make sure that it's safe enough to race on. And in Valencia, for example, they made a fantastic job. Because there's huge runoff, even though it's a street circuit, there's huge runoff areas, and on every braking, even if, for example, you lose the brakes, you have a long way in front of you before you hit anything.
Okay, so if you make a mistake, say at the end of the straight, there's lots of runoff area in case you end up in technical problems or you make a mistake yourself.
No, exactly, and that's something that they've really done very, very well. So for sure, there's no problem at all for us to have more races like this in the calendar.
Yeah, well, it's good to hear that because I kind of thoroughly enjoyed it.
No, exactly. Yeah, also from a driver's point of view, it's always a great challenge to drive on these sort of street circuits, and it's also nice because you can make a difference as a driver. The car becomes slightly less important, and as a driver, you can really make a difference.
Grand Prix Insights was presented by Allianz.